everybody, welcome back to Beloved Plans. This is Amy, and today I wanted to do a little bit different of a video. I was recently talking to a friend that wanted to get into happy planners, and she was going to go to Michael's with the new release that just came out, and I said, why don't you let me come with you, because I think it's really easy to get overwhelmed when you're trying to pick out a new planner, because everybody kind of wants something different. So I thought I would share with you some of the tips and information that I shared with her on how to choose a happy planner for yourself for 2020 or for whatever purpose you need. So I wanted to share with you guys each of the different layouts that are available. I have most of them. I don't have all of them, but I wanted to kind of take a few minutes and share those with you guys so you can kind of see what the different options are. The number one thing that I recommended to her was, I know we all love the beautiful covers and the beautiful, the little tab dividers and all of that, but in my experience in the last 10 months using a happy planner is that the layout for the week is the most important thing to me. So when I'm doing my planning, what's kept me using the happy planner is finding a layout that works really well for me. Personally, I have been using a horizontal planner. I really like that. It has really been working great for me. But with 2020, I'm actually going to be looking at switching that up just because I wasn't super in love with the various horizontal planners that were offered in this release. So I did purchase a couple different ones that I think might work for my planning style. All right, so I wanted to flip the camera around so you guys can get a good look at all of these different layouts that are available. I thought I would start with the original, which is the vertical layout, and this is broken into 3 sections, and most of them are dated. I believe you can get extension packs that are undated, but let me show you the full spread here so you can get a feel for that. This personally did not appeal to me just because it is broken up into the 3 different sections, but I can see how it would be helpful, like if you wanted to do all of your tasks in one box, your schedule for the day in another box, and then like notes or what's for dinner or other kinds of things. You could kind of dedicate each row to a different thing. I've seen people do it a ton of different ways, and so this is a really versatile one, and I believe it's the original kind of happy planner design. I did notice in this latest release that there are not a ton of options for this one. They tend to be having the dashboard layout a lot available in many of the planners, so I don't know if this is becoming less popular, but this is the original, and this one is called the vertical layout. So the next one I wanted to show you is the one that I am currently using for my everyday. And let me get to my right section here. And I use what's called a Franken planner, and that is where I take different planners and put them all into one planner to really make it work for me. And that's what I love about Happy Planner, is you can customize it and do it however you want. So this is the horizontal. These are all classic sizes that I'm going to show you today. This is the horizontal planner, and this is what I've been using. It's actually last year's Faith planner for 2019, but I loved it, and so I decided to use it I found it on clearance, and this was like how I first got into Happy Planner. And I just really love how this all works for me personally. So as you can see, there's horizontal lines, and you have 1 week on a spread. So it's really simple. The monthlies in many of these are all the same too. It's just a monthly spread like this. So you can just assume that they're usually going to be pretty much the same. Some of the new designs have the weekends marked differently or shaded differently, but for the most part, all the monthlies are going to look the same. It's your week to week layout that's going to be different. So that is the horizontal one. All right, so the next one I wanted to show you guys is called the dashboard layout. Now this is, I think by far the most popular layout that's available in the 2020 release. A lot of the Planner Girl planners have them in there, or have this in there, and I did actually, so this is the undated extension pack for the dashboard layout that I bought, and I had used this for a little while for social media, and it's really versatile. I mean, it really has a lot of options. If you don't need a lot of space for each day of your week, this might be a great option for you. So the first day is blank, and then you have Monday through Sunday on here with lines, and so your whole week is on one side. Then over here you have different sections. What's printed on there is errands to buy, bills to pay, calls, email, focus, and then a little quote. But I have found I love having some checklists. So you could have like your whole week's to-dos here, shopping list. You can cover up what is said here to make it really work for what you want. Maybe you don't need all these sections, so maybe you can just decorate a little bit there. So it does have a lot of versatility, and I can kind of see why it's become so popular. So just know that a lot of the new planners have this layout, and maybe it'll work great for you. If you want to try it out before you commit to a planner, I would recommend buying the undated extension pack, and then you can use it for the next couple of weeks, see how you like it, see how it works for you. And then if it works, then you know which planners you have to choose from that have that layout inside of them. So, all right. Next up, I'm going to show you the 2 new ones that I ordered for this upcoming year. These are both from the Happy Planner Girl line from the 2020 release. This first one is from the Glam Girl line, and it's a lined vertical layout. So this is new to me personally. One thing I do love about the new ones this year is that they have this kind of perpetual calendar going, so you can do future planning really easily, and I believe they all have this, so that is really awesome. Here we have our monthly. In this one, they do have a pattern on the weekends to just kind of give you a nice visual. Okay, so here is what the vertical lined looks like. I'm really leaning towards using this one just because I think it gives me enough structure that I need without being too restrictive as well. So I tend to use mine more for to-dos than my schedule, so keep that in mind. That's what I personally am drawn to. So up here we just kind of have a blank shaded section, and then we just have all lines. So instead of really having those 3 sections that the other vertical one had, this one just has 2 main sections. So I envision myself putting like our schedule for the day or different appointments I have up here, and then my to-dos, and then if I want to do like a little, I could see me doing like my meals for the week over here, and then top 3 goals. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I feel like sticker decorating wise, this may not be like as pretty or as cute as what I've been able to do with my horizontal, but I think functionality wise, this one is might be a really good fit for me. So yeah, so we'll see. I'm gonna give this one a shot, I believe, come the new year, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So that is the vertical lined layout. All right, and then last but not least, and I know there are probably a couple other layouts, like there's a vertical hourly and that sort of thing. I personally don't have those, so I'm not able to show you those today. But this one is new and different. This is the Happy Planner Girl Empowered Women part of their line this year. And this is a vertical layout, but it actually has some different sections to it. This kind of was modeled, I believe, after the Wellness Planner from last year, where they have different sections, and I just thought it looked really interesting. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll give it a shot for a couple of weeks. So again, we have our monthly here. And so here we have what a week looks like. So again, you've got your dates at the top, you got a checklist. This says random acts of kindness, which is cool because this whole line promotes like encouragement, empowering, kindness, etc. So this first section up here says today over here. Now keep in mind, you don't have to leave these like that. You can put a sticker over that. You can make it work for whatever you need it to. So if you feel like you like having different subjects or topics or whatever kind of spread out, this might be a great fit for you. So we have today up here, which is a nice 1/3 box. Then we have focus. So maybe if you want to put like the one thing you need to get done today, or you could even cover this up, put dinner plans here. Here is a to-do list with a grid spot in there. And then down here is just a blank box with a blank empty label here. So again, you could do that for dinner plans. You could do that for if you go to the gym. I mean, really, there are so many possibilities with this, and to really customize it to what you want. So I'm really torn. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to like better, but I'm going to give them both a try. And that's the beauty of it, is I can take out these pages and I can pop it in my Franken planner. I can use whatever cover I like best or whatever cover I'm feeling like. I can change the cover. So I'm really excited to give both of these a try. So if there's other layouts that you guys have enjoyed, I would love to hear about them in the comments. Tell me what you are planning to use for 2020 going forward. If you have questions on certain layouts, or tips and tricks and different things. One last note I wanted to make is that the friend I was shopping with, she wasn't in love with a lot of the covers. Like, she loved one of the covers, but then the layout was something she knew she wouldn't like. So one thing I told her was also look at the Happy Notes covers, because in the classic size, you know, they're all the same. If you really like a cover from the Happy Notes line, just get the Happy Notes. They're a lot cheaper, and then you can just use that cover and then use the inside. So shop more for the guts of the planner, the insides of what you like. Don't base it so much on the cover. So anyway, so I hope you guys found this helpful. Again, please share any tips, tricks, advice you have in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again soon, and happy planning.